Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm gonna be playing with a deck which should be nerfed in my opinion in Clash Royale right now. I'm talking about this Pump Bow Quick Cycle deck with the Evil Knight, with the Little Prince, which both are very strong in the current meta. I was actually pushing pretty high on my main account. I'm currently number 19 in the world, 2,301 trophies. With this Pump Bow deck, I tried to record a video earlier, but then the search time was extremely long. I had some search times from even almost 10 minutes. So I decided to, hop into my second account. I'm pretty high on my second account as well. As you guys can see, I'm on my way to League 9. So I would say, let's just hop into the first match. See if we can get our second account to League 10 as well. And then try to maybe get 2 accounts high in the leaderboard. So let's hop into the first match. Let's give it a good luck. This Pump Bow deck is extremely strong right now. As I said, in my opinion, it's one of the strongest decks. That's also why I put the title. This deck should be nerfed because this deck is extremely strong. Okay, looks like we're up against Hawk Rider. So Hawk Rider can be a bit rough with this deck, especially since we don't have a defensive building. We do have 2 buildings, of course, Elixir Collector plus X-Bow, but we don't really have anything to defend, for example, Hawk Riders, like let's say a Tesla, a cannon or something like that. Okay, so it looks like he has Bandit as well. Not sure what version of Hawk Rider it's gonna be. I guess in today's video we might be able to, or we might be playing against a few of meta decks. Okay, let's go with Lock like this. Should be able to kill everything. There you go. Very nice Lock. Plus Little Prince there to defend most of the troops he had on the left side. And in the meantime, our Elixir Collector is pumping up. So that means that we're going to have a good amount of Elixir advantage. Looks like he goes with Mega Knight. That Mega Knight is actually almost going to die. Look at the Little Prince plus the Guardian tanking. It's crazy the amount of DPS they do whenever she's like locked on. We do need to watch out here. I'm not sure if this Collector was a little bit too early. I think here anyways we should be able to defend as good as we can. We are going to take some damage, quite a lot of damage, but then here I think he's almost at 0 elixir. I think right now he might have like 2 or 3 elixir. In the meantime, we still have the elixir collectors. In the meantime, we can go with Fire Spirit, maybe go with a Knight here. Hopefully it retargets. Okay, looks like it doesn't retarget, but anyways, the X-Bow is still quite healthy. We can go with a Little Prince here to support the Knight and then go with the ability as soon as we can. I don't know if he will be able to defend this. Look at the X-Bow go, by the way. X-Bow getting so much damage. In the meantime, he still needs to defend this Guardian plus the Little Prince. And then he just went with Firecracker, which is not going to be enough to defend all of that. So let's go with the Elixir Collector here. That Skelly Barrel was kind of bad because the Little Prince will be able to take care of it. And then here we can get a nice King Tower activation towards the Firecracker. Okay, with the Firecracker, I should say. So Ice Spirit towards the Firecracker. We'll be able to activate the King Tower. And then here we can set up another X-Bow. Very important to always pump up. Of course, if your opponent is running, for example, a deck with Earthquake or something, you usually don't want to pump up. But in general, this deck, you should always take advantage of the Elixir Collector. I think it's one of the most important, if not the most important card in this deck. So he's probably going to try and punish us. Okay, I wanted to say he's probably going to try and punish us. Maybe with a Hawk Rider push. Looks like he doesn't. Okay, looks like there's the Hawk Rider. So let's go with Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a Lock plus Fire Spirit. He goes with Prediction Arrows. I'm just going to let it be. Pop the ability on the right side, and then afterwards go with another Elixir Collector. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. I feel like his only spell is X-Bow, or excuse me, his only spell is X-Bow. His only spell is Arrows. So X-Bow defensive here could be a little bit annoying for him, while also defending everything what he had on the field, which was a Bandit, Goblins, and then here we can go with Double Spirit, another Elixir Collector, and then we can go with another X-Bow here. Double Elixir Collector, double Elixir, or double X-Bow on the field. Let's go with a Knight, let's go with Little Prince, let's go with a Lock here to try and take everything down as soon as we can. And then here we just can pump up again. Like, I think in this matchup, especially when he doesn't have a big spell, you can basically just pump up infinite times. So let's go with X-Bow. Let's probably have the ability soon. There you go, let's go with ability now. And I think this might actually be a good game. I don't think he has much elixir right now. Like, we have been pumping up so much. X-Bow is getting onto the tower. We have the Knight there. We have the Goblins onto the tower. Let's go with the Fire Spirit. Very nice Fire Spirit, which will also hit most of the Goblins. And just like that, we will get the first victory of today's video. Very strange matchup. I don't know what deck he was running. I think it's like the typical MK bait deck, but then instead of Miner, he was running it with Hawk Rider. I would say let's hop into the second match. Not sure how many victories we need for League 9. We might be able to get it in today's video. If not, let us try to go undefeated in today's video. I think on my secondary account, I've only lost 2 matches so far in the entire push, like in the entire way of getting to League 10. So it would be nice to stay undefeated. Well, not undefeated, but at least get a good win streak in today's video as well. Okay, he goes with Goblin Giant. Let's go with Knight here. Let's pop the ability. And then he also has a Poison. This is going to be kind of rough to deal with. I mean, we did deal with it pretty easily, but I mean, it's going to be kind of rough to win against these type of decks because he has Goblin Giant, he has Poison. Let's see what other cards he has though. Good thing about him spending the poison on, for example, in this case, the Little Prince, is that we can go with Elixir Collector afterwards. Need to watch out if he has a miner, just in case we have the Ice Spirit ready. But most of the times, Goblin Giant decks don't have miners. So it looks like he has arrows. Okay, so he has arrows, poison, Goblin Giant, and Little Prince. I think we might actually be able to go with X-Bow here. I don't think he's back to Goblin Giant yet. Looks like he has Giant Skeleton. What? Okay, very strange deck by him. Let's go with Ice Spirit here to protect the X-Bow, plus some Goblins. X-Bow is locked into the tower, and that's gonna be so much damage. He goes with a Little Prince, but I think here we should be able to almost take the entire tower, actually. Okay, it's not gonna be the entire tower, but still so much damage. 1013 HP left on his right side tower, and then here we can go with a Knight in the middle to distract and the Little Prince, and at the same time also distract the Giant Skeleton. Okay, looks like he goes with ability. I think here Lock, without spending too much more, should also already be enough to deal with the Guardian. Let's go with Ice Spirit just to make sure that it doesn't connect to the tower. And then here he goes with Goblin Giant. Let's go with Little Prince, instantly spam the ability just to make sure that we defend that as good as we can. And then he goes with arrows. Luckily for us, it retargets to the Guardian, so the Little Prince with 1 HP will be able to DPS down very fast the Goblin Giant. And then here I think we can go with another Elixir Collector. He goes with Poison. I don't think he has much Elixir right now. Little Prince plus the Guardian on the left side still getting a good amount of damage. And then here we can go with X-Bow. Maybe even go Knight on the left side. Well, I think... Okay, wait, let's go with Lock. Okay, he does go with ability. Let's go with Ice Spirit as well. Goblins to try and protect the X-Bow. Even if it connects with 1 HP, it gets a lot of damage. Yeah, look at that. It connects with 1 HP, still got about 300 damage. So we can continue the pressure. Let's go with Fire Spirit. And then our towers are the same HP, 3597 HP. That's interesting. Let's go with another Elixir Collector. Let's go, I guess, with a Knight. I think it's more important to save the Little Prince. In this case, in these type of situations, let's go with Little Prince. Let's go with ability. Let's go with Ice Spirit. And let's also go with Goblins. We know that he has arrows, but the Goblins still has a lot of DPS. He has Triple Spill, by the way. I just noticed that he also has Barbell. I mean, he showed it before, but I didn't really think about it, that he has Triple Spell. Let's go with Fire Spirit. Looks like he goes with a Little Prince. Doesn't have enough Elixir, so the X-Bow will be able to take care of the right side tower. And just like that, we're gonna get another victory. Very strange deck in these leagues. We just faced the deck with Giant Skeleton, Goblin Giant, Little Prince, Triple Spell. I don't really know what to say, but the most important part is, of course, that we get the victory. I just want to make my way to League 9, so we need 3 more victories. I think we can actually get those into this video. That would be very nice to get 3 more victories to finish off the video with a 5-0, and then also finish off the video in League 9. So let's go with Ice Spirit at the bridge left side. Let's see what our opponent is gonna be running. Looks like he says, oops, I'm not sure. Okay, he goes with Fisherman. Kind of late though, because the Ice Spirit still jumped. And then here we can go with a Knight in the back. Let's go with a Fire Spirit. And I kind of want to go with Elixir Collector already. Not sure what he's running. After seeing Fisherman plus Look, I'm kind of thinking about Royal Giant. Could be wrong, but I think it should be Royal Giant, right? Let's see. Let's see what he spends on the... Okay, let's go with X-Bow here. And he's probably going to Royal Giant now. Let's see if it is. Yeah, there you go. There's the Royal Giant. We can go with ability as soon as we have Elixir. And I think that might actually connect to the tower. I'm not going to lie. X-Bow plus Guardian plus Little Prince getting a lot of value. X-Bow is still healthy. Guardian is tanking. He just spent the lock, so we can go with Goblins right away at the bridge. And I think just like that, we already take... Okay, I was about to say we already take the tower. Will not take the tower, but it is a lot of damage. Wasn't expecting delivery in a Royal Giant deck. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit just to make sure that the Royal Recruit doesn't get on top of the tower. We can go with another Elixir Collector. If he decides to pressure us with Royal Giant, we can defend very well with a Little Prince. Yeah, let's go with Little Prince. We just need to wait for the Elixir drop from the Elixir Collector, and then we can go with the ability. So we're gonna take, I think, like 2 hits, or maybe even only 1. Yeah, looks like we only take 1 hit. We have the Elixir Collector with full HP on the left side. Right side push is gonna be annoying for him to defend. And the fact that he spent RG, how are you gonna defend the X-Bow? I don't think he has anything in Cycle right now like him. The fact that he has delivery, the fact that he has Triple Spell, yeah, just makes his cycle so awkward. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Unfortunately, we don't have enough Elixir for Goblins. Right side tower is already getting a lot of damage already with the Little Prince. And we have a good amount of Elixir advantage here, I think. Yeah, let's go with Elixir Collector here. Let's go with Fire Spirit left side, just to pressure, just to be annoying. I think Fire Spirit is always annoying, always good to play at the bridge. In this case, we force out some Goblins. And then here we can go, I think, with another X-Bow. Let's see what he does. Let's go with a Knight here. He's probably going to go with Royal Giant. There you go. He doesn't have his Fireball cycle though, so that's good for us. And then we can just continue pumping up. Like, honestly, I don't even think we need to defend this Royal Giant anymore. We can go with Expo. He does have the delivery, but it's still fine. We can just let it be. And then we can go with Lock. If he cycles back to another Royal Giant. Okay, he's not back to a Royal Giant. Wait, what? This Expo might connect to the tower. Yeah, he's not going to have any elixir right now. Let's see if we can get Expo onto the tower. If he does go with a Royal Giant, I don't think he will be able to defend good enough. Let's see. Okay, he will be able to defend the Expo, but still, this is such a good situation. Like, he's only playing defensively. We have the Elixir Collector. We have a second Elixir Collector on the field right now. We have the Knight plus Guardian. He does go with a delivery, but then still, look at the amount of Elixir we have. And look at the amount of Elixir he needs to spend on defense all the time. This is very good for us. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go with a lock here. Let's go with Expo. Wait, what? I think he just lost. I think we just won, guys. Unless something crazy happens, but we can go with ability here. We still have a Knight. We defend the Royal Giant very easily. We can go with another Knight here. We don't even need to lock, I think. We can just wait a little bit. Okay, he does go with his Royal Giant. But let's actually set up another Expo right side. And I don't think he can defend. Wait, let's see. He is defending very well, but I don't know how. Like, how is he defending with so little elixir? I feel like he's just getting his cards down as soon as he gets the elixir. Okay, let's go with Fire Spirit. We have double Knight left side. We have the Expo plus Little Prince plus the ability plus Fire Spirit on the right side. So many troops, so many elixir. And just like that, we get another victory against Royal Giant. Very strange Royal Giant deck, by the way. I think it's the first time I'm facing a Royal Giant deck with delivery in it. I guess it kind of makes sense. He was probably just sick of facing Little Prince. Delivery plus lock does kill the Little Prince. So I guess it's not that crazy to run it in a Royal Giant. But I wouldn't, personally run it, to be honest. Because, of course, I much rather have, for example, Psycho card. Or maybe something to pressure, like a Ghost or something. Like that. So it looks like our opponent starts off with a Tombstone. Tombstone could be a lot of things, but most of the times it's Splash Yard, like Graveyard. Okay, looks like he has Miner. I'm gonna go Ice Spirit, I'm gonna go Goblins, and then just leave it like that, I think. So what could Tombstone plus Miner be? I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's see what other cards he's running. Interesting deck by him. Might maybe be Lava Hound, I feel like. Okay, let's go with Lock left side. Very good lock value here. We can go with a Knight as well to tank for all of that. And then I'm actually gonna go Elixir Collector right away. I'm gonna go Ice Spirit here just to freeze the Little Prince, just to make sure it doesn't get too much damage. And then he goes with a Fireball. I don't think he has much elixir right now, so we can go with the Expo plus Little Prince. As soon as we get a bit of more elixir, we can go with Expo now. Let's see what he has. Okay, he has Tombstone. Tombstone is not going to be enough, though. He also goes with Miner. Wait, I think we just won the game. We already cycled to a new Knight. In this case, it's going to be the Evil Knight. We have Little Prince plus the Expo left side. The Firecracker is going to go down. He goes with Goblins, but that's not going to be enough to defend the Evil Knight. Guardian plus Little Prince, so that's already going to be tower down. I don't think he has anything in Psycho right now. And we can actually pump up again. And if he doesn't defend it, that's also going to be quite a lot of damage on the King Tower. So let's see. I think he might have actually given up. I'm not going to lie. Wait, did he give up? Yeah, I think he did give up. Okay, so that's going to be so much damage on the King Tower, as I said. Not going to be 3 crown yet, but 600 HP. So the Ice Spirit plus the Goblins should be able to get the 3 crown. And that's a very nice victory. I don't even know what his win condition is. Like, he didn't even... Well, he wasn't even able to show the win condition. Looks like... Okay, wait. What? It was just like a minor... Instead of minor poison, minor fireball deck. Interesting deck by him. Looks like we did a very good job at outcycling and also taking advantage of single. That's why it's so important to kind of play aggressive in single with this deck. Because I feel like in single especially is where you can outcycle your opponent the most. And take most advantage out of the Elixir Collectors and out of the evil cards. So let's hop into the last match. Hopefully the last match, if we get the victory, we should be able to push or advance to League 9. If we don't get the victory, I think it's still going to be a good video. I think we're already recording for quite a bit. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video so far. It looks like our opponent has a Lumberjack, so we can go with Knight towards the Lumberjack. Split Goblins, and then I think I would like to go with Elixir Collector here in the middle. So Lumberjack plus Bowler. The first deck I'm thinking about is Balloon. It could be Balloon, so we need to watch out here. Because, there you go, it is Balloon. Okay, let's go with Ability. Let's see what he's gonna spend. Okay, let's go with Fire Spirit, or Ice Spirit. Let's go with Fire Spirit here. And I just would like to destruct the Inferno Dragon while the Little Prince is getting so much value. And then as you guys can see, like, if people try to punish your Elixir Collectors, which most of the times people will try to do, while defending, like, his punish, of course you are most of the times gonna get some damage or take some damage in single Elixir. But while defending, you already cycle back to a second Elixir Collector. And whenever you get in those type of situations, most of the times you're already in a very, very good situation. So he just cycled E-Drag. I don't think he has much right now to defend this. Looks like he's just gonna let it be. We can go with a Knight here. We can go with Little Prince afterwards to snipe everything. Unfortunately for us, the E-Dragon is gonna get a good chain on top of everything. But that's still looking pretty good. I mean, we got a good amount of damage. I think this should be not too hard to defend. Let's see, let's go with Fire Spirit here. And then I think with just some goblins surrounding everything, we should already be able to defend that very well. We can go with another Elixir Collector, especially here. Like, knowing that he has freeze, you always need to take advantage of the fact that he can deal with your Elixir Collectors. So it looks like he goes with Lumberjack. Let's go with the Little Prince here. Let's go with a Knight to block the Lumberjack. Afterwards, we can go with a Fire Spirit. And I think that should already be a lot of damage. I'm actually going to go Expo right side. Yeah, let's go Expo right side. And yeah, he already calls good game. I don't know, like that NATO was, I guess, a nice try. But wasn't worth it at all because the balloon didn't reach the tower and he just actually helped us by going, the Little Prince towards the right side. I just wanted to go Expo right side as well. So he gave up and it's gonna be another victory. And we get to League 9 in today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys like this type of videos. Of course, we are facing some decks, maybe kind of like off meta. But I think it's still very cool to play with this deck against those type of decks as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.